everyone in that room was worthy of the job, for sure, like everyone, but I just was ready for it, and it was ready for me. For me, the auditioning was, it was different than any audition I've ever been to. And I've actually been to Cirque audition before this one. When I walked in, I just was like, I'm gonna get this job. That's really how I felt. I always really wanted to work for Cirque du Soleil, and always want to dance for Michael Jackson, because there's probably not a dancer out there who doesn't. So for me, this was the best of both worlds, Cirque and Michael. And I just walked in that day and thought, I'm gonna have fun, but I'm gonna get this job. And when I walked in, there was probably 600 to 800 girls standing in a room, piled up, lined up, trying to learn choreography, you know, getting ready because they were taking groups in at a time. And I was in, I think, if not the first group, the second group of girls to learn the choreography. And as soon as I walked in and I saw Travis and Stacy teaching it, my heart just was like so happy, because I knew I was gonna be touching somebody as close to Michael as you can probably get. And he started teaching, and I didn't think about the audition anymore. I just thought about the fact that I was doing actual, real Michael Jackson moves, taught from someone who taught them in the first place. So I was really as close to Michael as I could be, and at that point I just said, I'm gonna just enjoy this experience and take this in as a learning experience. Before I knew it, I was in the final 20, and I was like, huh. And then before I knew it, I was in the final 5, and I had a callback, and I was just like, oh my god, I hadn't thought about it the whole day. I was really just loving the fact that I was doing all this Michael Jackson stuff, listening to dope Michael Jackson music, rocking out with Travis Payne and a bunch of awesome dancers. And so before I knew it, I was in the final 5. And at that moment, when they said, you have a callback tomorrow, at that exact moment I said, no, I'm gonna get this job. So I went home. I stayed up almost all night watching Michael Jackson videos. Literally, like every video you can think of. Smooth Criminal, Dangerous, Ghost, Thriller. Like, I watched all of them because I wanted to take everything we had, because we had to do all that stuff again tomorrow and then some. So I really knew I needed to now step it up and make sure that I mastered the essence of Michael if I wanted the job. So I studied like all night until I literally like couldn't keep my eyes open. The process is my favorite part. Just meaning, in the beginning, like, creation was so hard. There were days I wanted to go home. It was so hard. It's one of the hardest things I ever did. But actually making it through that process made it one of the best things I've ever done. And then the touring started, and it becomes a different journey, because now, you know, the creation was over, the brunt of the hard work and the tears and the sweat, and the excitement happens and the journey happens, and you get to see different cities with different cultures, and, you know, that was amazing. But overall, the process, the journey has been my favorite part. Working with all the choreographers who we got to work with, because they all work directly with Michael. Working with a cast so family-oriented, meaning we're in a cast of 65 and we all love each other. You know, there's really no big gripes. Overall, like, we love each other, we get along every day, we're together every day. It's beautiful. I've been a little bit overseas, but now I really get to go, really see places I've never seen before. So what's not to love about that, you know? I have plans, but as far as a distinct one I can tell you, no, I just know I'm going here. You know, I'm not going to go backwards. I'm making plans now, you know. I'm taking these years that I stay here to grow. You know, not just grow in the show, but grow as an artist, grow as an individual, to figure out what the next step is for me, because, you know, I set this goal and I hit it, and I'm proud and I'm happy, but there's so much further I can go. I definitely want to end up, you know, in a different seat eventually. I still want to perform, but I want to end up in a different seat at some point. So I can't say exactly, I can just tell you I'm going to go.